Hi, my name is Ernest Nyakwapo. Thanks for watching my previous video. Today I'm here to teach on the useful basics you need to know when buying a land in Ghana. Nti nyama kakra bi a wose ohun so be so to asase e wo Ghana. But video a me asedan koma Mr. Obendako ona wa shemi nkwan a me sa video ye. Nti video meta ye nti oyo bi a unsubscribe ya subscribe. Na de bia say me drop a new video ubehu na wache mafofo so asan ehu ahwe because when it comes to land acquisition there are a lot of ignorance in the system. So me kasa I say land aya ade bia say wo to a ehu ansema hu wo to wi so a ehu ansema ba me ma to land bebre na me ti land wo ansema ache. I've done this thing for more than 10 years. But all this information that I have is by experience and also by reading. But I have this knowledge, and Mr. Obenda can say, but before I teach, I would like to make these things known to you. The more you read, the more confident you become, and the more knowledgeable you become. But upon chancing on Mr. Obenda, why my name could draw, I know ASR video. In the books, be a per making kind of emergency one self investment we ma kind we masa kind perspective ma kind we masa wo streamline masa kind African advantage ma kind books be brave nti be say make books are my boss it me actual so far so that we a brand here with me nyasa book we working kan ebeboa nti book ni dem papa wacho streamline wacho African advantage wacho financial intelligence wacho financial freedom self investment unlimited opportunities there's a Ghana no opportunities be brewa there may opportunity wasache reset wasacho resilience this book in how can there me dey back po perspective or say how to develop the mindset to start and build your business. So how to develop the mindset. Everything starts in the mind. Start with them. This video I'm doing start with my mind. Upon chance of Mr. Veda, I said, let me take this action and start doing something. So this book, I have 5 here, new ones 5. I'll be giving it out. So if you are a young guy, then Mr. Benda books are wow, what a crowd. Just call me. I have my own driving school at Fijai Odri Junction, then one at Race Course. When you come there, just say that you watch my video on YouTube and you are here to take your book. I'll give you one. I have them. And also I have Streamline. I have some. I have like 3. In addition to this, I have 4. I'm dashing it out. I bought more. I want to dash it out because I'll be that one. It's a small Bobby. So I have this one. And one of my favorite book that I read, Start With Why. This book, we a businessman now. Get some. Start With Why. I bet you the entire Adibi or Ibia. Also why? Oh yes sir. Until me that say, go straight to our topics. Go straight to our topic. Let's say the useful basis. The useful basis that you need to know when you are buying land in Ghana. But first of all, yanka reasons are enam so amount for eto asase ewo Ghana. So the reason why people buy land in Ghana, one, people buy land for investment purposes. So I'm for to say for investment, but that's what I do. I buy land, do my documentation, leave it for some years. When the place develops, then I resell it. That's called land banking. So I'm a land banker. I buy land, keep it for some years. When the place develops, then I sell it. But I'm not here to sell. I'm here to teach. So people buy land for investment purposes. That's buy and sell. People buy land for residential purposes. I'm not for twice as I say, on BC or more dying. And people also buy land for commercial purposes. So almost twice I say normally see office and our bank. So people buy land for residential, for commercial purposes. People also buy land for industrial purposes. So I'm for I say the be manufacturing plants and a company, and the be warehouse. So people buy land for residential industrial purposes. And people buy land for agricultural purposes. I'm for as I say buy animal farming and crop farming. So the reason why people buy land in Ghana, AF5, they buy land for investment purposes. That's you buy land, then you sell it. They buy land for residential purpose. Somebody see that. People buy land for commercial purposes. Somebody see office and our bank and our school. People buy land for industrial purposes. So manufacturing company and our plants or see warehouse. Then people also buy land for agricultural purposes. Now for I say the farming. And papa might I say it's advisable to buy farmland. So you buy farmland, then you use it for farming. It's help. So a lot of young guys have entered into farming. But these are all good when you have these purposes. But in order to buy a land, these are the steps that you need to take to help you. So the topic that I'm doing today is what useful basics that you need to know when you are buying land in Ghana. Mountain you either farmland, either residential land, either commercial land. These are the things that you need to know. But please, before you buy a land, you have to know what you want to use the land for. So upon the reasons why I've listed, if you've picked one, then you want to buy a land. These are the steps that you need to take through, or these are the things that you need to know in order to buy a genuine land. Even sometimes I said that in Ghana, when someone is telling you that the land that you are buying is litigation free or genuine, there's question mark. The land can be free now, but some years to come, there will be a problem. So as I'm saying, for you to get a genuine land, it's very difficult. And I think that it doesn't exist. It only exists if the land, no problem pops up. But buying land now, there can be a problem, or in the next 10 years, 20 years, there can be a problem. So these are things that you can do in order to reduce the problem that you are likely to encounter in the years ahead of you when you buy the land. So these are things that when you put in place, the tendency that problem will reduce is high. So please kindly stay tuned, don't rush. Let's go through this. I want to take my time. I don't want to rush because I'm here to teach. I'm not here to, I'm here to teach. So I don't want to rush this subject because people are very, very in Ghana. People are very, very, very ignorant when it comes to land acquisition. A man for Tarasia, be and to now community, they be a normal problem. Until first, say Okoto Assasia, location in Winya. Because I say, baby Okoto Assassino. The opposite of the Ebeboa. That's the first thing, location. So first, locate a place that you want to own the land. After you've located the place that you want to buy the land. So if you're in West End, you want to buy a land at Anaje, Shama, just have it in mind that this is what you want to do. After you get a location, make sure that go to that same location, inquire from the people around there that I want to own a land here. Who and who, when I buy land from them, it's likely that I'm not going to have any problem. So go to the town. Don't go there just one. Go there too. When I was going to buy my first land, I went there one to inquire. I went there again with one of my friends who is knowledgeable in land. I went there. The reason why you are going there so that you can reduce some of the problems that you're likely to encounter. So go there if you are able to get there. The indigents and the people who stay in that community or that location might have idea about people who even they bought the land from, or people that have land available. So when we are using a farmland, go to the surrounding farmlands that people are farming on. Just inquire. I want to buy land. I want to ask you, as now auto family banner auto or chain. Just inquire. If it's about residential, go to that residential area. Anaje, it's a new place. I want to own the land here. Ask. You may get to one or two people that you're going to get their contacts. Call them and call them. Makes more inquiries. So one, location. after you locate the place, go to the place, inquire from the people there. Bisa nkofo say, oh parasia, one one out as info, and na and get to know, because even there's a community near where I'm staying. The chiefs are two. When you buy a land from one chief, you can't register. The other chief will disturb you. So we have to know this family. When they buy land, they resell it. So we have to inquire, have to go to the place and ask. So the first thing that I'll tell you to do upon me buying land, go to the place, inquire, locate the place I want to buy land, go there. So the first one is location. Go there, inquire from the people staying in that community that you want to buy a land, and some two names, one name will pop up. If everything's okay, then you can contact them. But please, after you go to the location, when you're in area, the right channel is to consult a lawyer. Let me say it again. The right channel when it comes to land acquisition is to consult a lawyer. But note, not all lawyers that they've studied and practiced and have experience in land acquisition. I can tell you that someone is a lawyer, but I don't know, or dear or kanyama be is not is the lawyer is not all that knowledgeable in land acquisition. I can tell you land, my problem, my sister, my brother, and yeah, easy sir. So some lawyers even can help you to buy land, but there'll still be a problem. But the reason that one is a bit safer is that when there's a problem, you can hold them responsible. Are you there? When there's a problem, lawyer now found you can hold the lawyer responsible, and if possible, they can even revoke his license. And I say yes, there's lots of things that can go on. Until if you have the means, anytime you are buying a land, consult a lawyer or contact a lawyer, a knowledgeable, reputable lawyer. And better, it's not easy. But in Ghana, people don't want to pay lawyer, so they want to do it yourself. If you want to do it, it's safe. But make sure that the subsequent issue that will pop up, you'll be able to you have a big muscle to stand and fix it. So locate the place if possible, get a lawyer. Lawyer, fine. Price in here. The lawyer will help you with the whole process. But if not, then you want to do it yourself. After the next thing that you have to do is that go to the people that upon your investigation you get to know that they have lands that they are selling or they are good. Go to them. I want a land. Make sure that you go with someone. Anytime you are transacting business or you are doing land, go with someone for future evidence. And in future, when something happens and they want witness, that person can be your witness. So go with someone. After they go to let's assume that we are buying from a family. Are you there? Okay. So go to the family, inquire from the family that please you want to buy land, and you were given that you got to know that they are good. So we are here so that if they can show you some of the lands that they have. A family that they have proper structure, they have a site plan. Make sure that you get a site plan. After you get a site plan, every site plan has the name of the person who owns the land. So if it's an individual, the individual have a name. If it's a stool, the stool has its name on top. So get the site plan. The site plan you are getting the site plan so that you can know the exact owner of the land or the person who owns the land. Okay, so let's take if it's a family. Make sure that you are dealing with the family head. Oh, it's a nice place. Oh, Ebusuawe, Pacho, one of them family head. So you get to know who is their family head. Just tell them that thank you. You can choose to take a snapshot of the site plan, but some family, without doing a payment, do not give the site plan. So The only thing that they can do to help you is that take a snapshot, a picture, nafako. The picture now which so that would acquire your further investigation. So you took the picture so that you can go back to the town and ask that this Ebusia, who is their family head. So they make sure that you are dealing with their family. When they come to land acquisition, make sure that if it's a family, you are dealing with the family head. If it's an individual, you are dealing with the person, the rightful owner who owns the land. Because when you buy a land, then you don't buy it from the rightful owner or the family head. Unless you buy it from the secretary, there can be a problem. I have a friend who bought the land from a family, but in the process of buying the land, he didn't buy the land from the family head. He bought it from the secretary, and the secretary also didn't tell the family head. The secretary has the stamp. He knows how to even sign some family they don't print, and the secretary sold the land to this my friend. Why we register land? No, we could true. Why register we could true. A year has come, he wants to develop land. The family head said he was going to his farm or passing the said, land where you're toying. No matter. Regardless, if you buy a land and this one you didn't buy it from the family head and you rented the land, the family head, when you get a good lawyer, they can take the land from you. Because the law says that you need to deal with the family head, not the principal members. If I say principal members, I'm the secretary. Another is a penny who assists the secretary in the land. So please, when they come to land, make sure that you are dealing, if you're a family land, you are dealing with the family head, not the principal member. Even if you deal with the family head and the principal members are not there, then the chances that are going to, when you go to court, you are going to win the case is high than when you buy it from the principal members or the secretary. So please, anytime you are buying land, make sure that you are dealing with the family head. So please, you went there, you took a shot, you got to know that this is the family head. You won't go back to the family, the village or to the location that you inquire from them. Ampa, Penny Kwame at all on the family head now. You check with the document I have. That is the man. That's another step. So if the document that he showed you, you realize that it's the same person that is selling the land to. Another point, if you are buying from an individual, I claim that the land belongs to me. You check that as an individual. Boss, I'm interested. Can I get your number? With mobile money, you can just copy the number and do like you are sending money to a number. If the name that appear on the mobile money thing that you are doing doesn't correspond to the one in the document, it means that the person is not the rightful owner. So please, there are so many ways that you can use to check for the rightful owner. So upon that, if let's say you check and it conforms with what the document that you have, the site plan, please, and so will you. Now, because you've checked, go back, tell them that you want them to go and show you where the land is located. Because you can have a land at a location, but it be a land now that place with a log area. So make sure that after you've done your checks and balance, everything is in the rightful owner, the person you are dealing with is the rightful owner. Let them go and show you the land. Go and check. Please, in checking, don't just go and stand. Make sure that you go to the land. And if possible, any land that you are buying, it's not only your plot that is there. There is something called adjoining. There's a neighboring land around or adjoining land around. Make sure that if you can read a site plan, that plot number that you want to buy, if plot is number 5, maybe plot number 5 share a boundary with plot number 3, or plot number 2, or plot number 1. So check the 4 corners to see that plot that they are showing, does it have a adjoining number? Read it with your site plan. If you are not good, you have to go with someone who is more knowledgeable on that. So read and check to see that maybe I'll match on it. Sometimes they'll give you a site plan, but where you are showing you is different from what is on the site plan. So the ground is different from the documents. So what you have on the paper doesn't correspond with the ground. It's a no-go area. So make sure that why you know, go to the land. If you saw the adjoining plot numbers there, and that's it. Now what you know? Now some people, for you to get the site plan is difficult. So what you have to bargain for the price. So please, before you bargain for the price, request for the indenture or the assignment or documentation. So please, don't just use site plan alone to bargain for a price when you are buying land. You have to ask for the indenture. The indenture consists of the contract agreements, history about the land, the history about the land, the transaction, maybe so and so this year. So ask for, and the site plan, ask for the indenture, so that you can know when, if you are buying for an individual, when the person bought the land. Some land documents, the person has registered the land, he bought the land 1990. So if the person bought the land 1990 and you are buying it now, we have something called leasehold. That's the number of years that person can own the land. And the person bought the land 1990. And now we are in 2025. It means that the person have used 35 years. Land for residential, the land, the ownership or the leasehold you can get on residential land is 99. So it means that you have less than 99, you have to deduct 35 for 99. That's the leasehold or the time that you can own that land. So please, anytime you want to bargain for a plan, ask for the indenture so that you can know the leasehold, number of years for you to own the land. People call it the interest in the land. You have to ask for the indenture so you can see the interest. So please, when you are going to buy land, for you to bargain, make sure that, or talk about the price, ask for the indenture so that you can see the leasehold, the number of years for you to own that. Why am I saying that? In Ghana, residential land, the maximum leasehold that you can get or you can own the land is for 99 years. But for commercial land, it's 50 years. For farmland, it's 50 years. But some farmlands, some family can do 30 years. So you have to check the contract. So let's say you're going to buy a farmland, and the document that you are buying for the person, the first registration, the person was in the 30 years, and you are going to buy the land, and there's a leasehold. The person have covered more than 10 years. It's like 20 years. So please ask for the indenture so that you can see the number of years that you are going to own the land. Please be clear. Nice. Like no easy. So these are all things that you need to check. So after you've checked the indenture, then everything is okay. You can talk about the price. I'll pay this, because I need to talk about the price before the person can give you a site plan or a document. If you don't talk about the price, the person will not give you. Me, I will not give you, because if you don't talk about price, why should I give you a site plan? Then people will just be coming for my site plan off. So you need to talk about the price. The person must see that, oh, the man on your better, before the person can give the site plan to the person or the intention to the person. When you get this, the first thing you have to do, go to your municipal assembly or municipal assembly. We are going there with a site plan to check, because that place where I am, when I go, I don't pay any money unless willingly I want to give them something. That place you don't pay. So I prefer going there first to check. If there's a problem, just that you won't come, so you don't waste money. So go to the assembly. When we are in Tago, I have to call ECMA or SIMA. If you are in Accra, AMA, wherever you are, go to the municipal assembly. Check. Oh, I'm here. My name is so and so. I'm buying land. This is a site plan was given. I want to come so that you guys will help me to check that. If the document that you give me, it corresponds to your database, because you have something called time and country planning. All the land that you have in a particular location, they have it in a database. So we are going there to check. Maybe that place, the person might say, oh, that people, they are not good. You can get a red flag. If there's a red flag there, you don't go and waste money. So go to the municipal assembly, check if everything is okay. Now, the next thing that you can do, if it's okay, please, in land acquisition, if you don't want to get any problem, make sure that you invest in what you are doing. Everyone say you have a side plan. Oh, a side plan. That doesn't mean that the side plan they are giving to you is correct. Sometimes where they want to show you is different what you are holding, but because you don't know, ECMA or SIAM or the assembly, what you deliver, the document that you have, that's what will show that the Omo can hamper. So you went to the assembly first because they are not going to pay that much. The person will timidly at 200 or 100 or 50 grand, 20 grand budget. That they don't take any money. You go there first. It's okay. Now the next point is what? Invite a surveyor. So we need to invite a surveyor. So you are inviting a surveyor to go to the land now to pick a new coordinate. So or pick here. So that you can compare, the surveyor can compare what you have and what you have generated. Say a paper. But the surveyor will take money. So what I normally educate my people is that because you don't want to waste a lot of money, you can talk to the surveyor that you want him to prepare a site plan, not certified site plan. No. If I certify the site plan, a surveyor can prepare a site plan. That surveyor can sign. When the surveyor signs, it needs also to be signed by the original surveyor. So you can do say with that. You should just prepare without the original surveyor sign, because the surveyor, when the original surveyor sign, they are going to pay. So tell him that let him charge you. Pay some, don't pay all. Let him pay half. Yes, pay half. So then let him do that thing for you. You are paying half so that when or yes, side animal, side plan, not the certified one, not the one signed by the original surveyor, the one not signed. Or yeah, no matter take it, then now take it to lands commission. The reason why I'm telling you that don't pay all is that assuming that you paid half upon surveyor preparing the normal site plan for you, you took the lands commission. There's a problem. You can talk to the man boss. You will save some money. So in this video I'm teaching you is how to save money, and all the credit goes towards my boss. Last we did a topic called critical thinking and quantum thinking. Go and search for that video, critical thinking. When you think critically, you can do certain things that you can reduce the effects on something that is likely to happen. So what you are doing, you are not being stingy, but you are playing your cards well so that you minimize the expenditure you incur. Until what say scanner over no. So you pay half. The surveyor is saying that I'm due 2,000. Pay the surveyor 1,000. And the surveyor prepare a normal site plan for you. Preparing the normal site plan for you, or a pay more. If I were you, I would take it back to the assembly, the municipal assembly, for them to check there. The one last time I brought me, but you won't check it. Say, so after the surveyor to go back to the municipal assembly or the assembly for them to check. Say one. If they check, yes, yes, the tenant that is coming lesser. I'm going to check more we are. Now, go to lands commission. Please, when you go to lands commission, there are a lot of people at lands commission. While in Ghana, there are good people and there are bad people. Some people will tell you that, oh, let me check for you. Oh, please make sure that go to the administration or the secretary office. Tell them that you want to do an official search. Don't do a verbal search or normal search. Please go to the administration. Tell them that I have a document. You want to buy a land. You want to do official search. In Takwari here, the maximum it can go is 3 weeks. Sometimes 2 weeks, a week, you get it. Make sure that you go and do official search. What's an official search? Official search is a document BR or requesting a lands commission. A lands commission at the mouth. This information, I get the information as at that time lands commission work. Let me say it again. So this official search, that when you go online do that search, is good, but and yet the information on one they fed into their system. When we feed into the system, that's the information that you get. So let's say if there's a litigation issue, now court in front come on here, and then you will not see. That's why I have to do all those things first, so that you see. So when the search is going to tell you the history, the size of the plot, who owns the land, the family who owns the land, and when they bought the land. But Lands Commission cannot tell you the family head who owns that land. I don't know. To me, that minimum. Please, if you have more knowledge about that. That's I'm teaching some, but it's not what I'm teaching. Make sure that you do a critical thinking, take some from it, add some to it, and add it. It's going to help you. I didn't get this. I've done a lot of mistake I've learned. Lands Commission, if it's a family land, it will just mention the title of the family, the person who owns the land, but it will not tell you the family head. But if you are buying from someone, Lands Commission will tell you who owns the land. Are you there? Good. So Lands Commission will give you just the information that they have in their database. Upon getting the information, if you be okay, go back to them. Tell them that now you are ready. You want to buy the land. So let's bargain about the price. So upon that, you want to see for Lands Commission say, lease would not kind, then the BI okay. Now bargain for the price. Who bargaining for the price? If I were you, for you to be in a safer side, after that, just tell them that you want to do part payment, or you want to pay it in installments, or you want to do part payments, pay more than half, or pay 70%. Do your documentation. When you are about to bring for them to sign, so that you can go to Land Commission and register, you bring the remaining IRS. Some people will do, and some people will not do. But note, in life, everything is about risks. Even the food that we eat is risk. Going outside from your house is a risk. So sometimes if you tell them and you didn't you can go by paying all. But the American say try and convince them so that you can pay more than half, either 60 or 70. Pay it. Just tell them that. So you are not paying, I just agreeing. Just tell them you are going to pay 70% or 60%. After you pay your documents and you are back for them to sign, then you bring the remaining address. Do you know why? You are paying 70% so that you can hold. You can even tell them you want to use 3 months, saying that you bought the land some years ago and it took you like the delay as the Soviet delay, so please give like 3 months. This 3 months is very important. Pay them and make sure that after you pay them, do your documentation as early as possible, so that the regional surveyor will continue, the surveyor will continue to prepare the site plan, and also with the document that you had, you can use it to generate the indenture also for you. Get those things. A lot of people say the family will provide, who does the indenture. It's correct. But some surveyors, they know. They have a format, they have a period format, so the surveyor can also help you with the indenture. After you do the indenture, make sure that when you buy that same month, go to the land. If you don't have anything, mount corner pillars, that long post, mount it. Or if you have money, what I do, my early stage, after I buy land, I'll do a dwarf fence wall. If I say a dwarf fence wall, onto what in short one, like 2 in the ground, 3 out. It's better. The reason why you are doing that kind of able to have food for 30 BAB, so that if there's a litigation or there's a problem, the person will come. So you are doing something on the land to create awareness or to make it known to that this land will be ato, will be. So there's will be ato that apona and also uncoyer documentation on land commissioner. However, Then within the period of time, you go and take your money back because already cry or so me, when I buy land, the first 1 month, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, these are the things that I do. So that if anything, I can go and take my money back. And not when I buy land, make sure that I buy a land from someone that is easily for the person to for you to see the person. Say, be critical. I shall nation coin and I say, ocean our own bread. Right there. If it's a farmland, make sure that there will be a quadra so that also visit there often. They said they raise a concern with the red band, and I told you the red band acquired chill. Mommy, do a short fence wall. Oh, yeah, 1 month will be about, and now this is car, cotton by go, cotton here, I could go, crack, guess you. Then we are not say, Obian Bawa, just say, be air ko yiba. Go and pay the remaining. Go and pay. But sorry, when you are paying for land, I encourage you to do it through bank. The mode of payment is so you can get a receipt at the bank and get when you come there to get a receipt from there. So you are going to have a 2 receipt or receipt at the bank. Let them draft a letter, a purchase agreement letter for both parties to sign. You go with someone to be your witness. And please, when you are buying land, I prefer the owner should use the bank and get an answer and a wife. Those people that they are close to, let them be their witness. So that's your same meeting. Don't go and pay physical cash. And if you want to pay physical cash, record it. So let me tell you one story. I bought a land from a family, but I bought it from the papa side, the guy that led me to near papa side. And now because I've built mutual relationship with them, I wanted to buy some at their mother side. Not knowing the family head is the one selling, but the principal members are not those people who are supposed to be his principal members. So when I paid the money, the family rejected that. Those people that they said they are going, they are not the rightful men to sign. So they are not going to give the land. But God being so good, when the price of paying, I recorded it. So when I was giving the money to the Ewusan Penny, I took a video. So when the issue popped up, I was able to circulate the video to the family that I paid this so and pay money to. So please, anytime you are going to pay money, if you want to pay physical, make sure that your witness will record whatever you are doing or record it yourself for future purposes. And now if you want to pay through bank, but I prefer paying through bank and do a video. And I say go with physical money, video it so that will be any better. So that's just because when I had the one land dispute issue at the court, these are the things that they were asking me. They're asking that do you have a search report? When do you have any witness? My witness went. So they are going to, because land there, maybe they're not point now, but there's some future they will point. So in the mode of payments, the best is to pay through bank. But if you want to pay physically, make sure during the payments, record every payment. Take your phone, do a recording, video recording. Are you there? And make sure you keep it safe for the RTSM. When you do that, after that, go to your email. You have two email accounts. Scan it, send it to one email. I don't want to send to one email so that you have, so that the RTSM, when anything comes, go back to your email account. You can get all these videos or this receipt there. Are we there? Good. So after you do the payments, the first payment, you did something, you take possession of the land by either mounting column pinners or doing a short fence wall or buying building materials, sand, stone, or quarry dust on it. If there is no one raise a concern that land belongs to him or there's no problem, go ahead in 2 months time or the agreed date that you want to go and pay. The agreed date that both guys agreed, people agreed, go and pay. Then get your document signed. Please, when the family or an individual sign the land to you, please, that doesn't stop there. Quickly take it to Lands Commission. And the things that you need, if it's a family, you don't need anything from the family. But if it's an individual, take the person's Ghana card, passport pictures. Let them sign what they are signed. add your passport picture and your Ghana card, take it to Lands Commission. I have a lot of friends that they bought the land, they've not registered the land, and they put the land. These people like this, when something happens, and you're something, how can you buy land? Our documents, on call the body or the institution that manages our land in Ghana. The only institution that manages Lands Commission. When you buy land, take to Lands Commission, pay, then they register the land for you. And if it's an assignment, maybe someone bought from Alodia owners, the person must give you a ground rent receipt. Please, auto as I say, but make a ground rent say as my the person have to pay ground rent. Ground rent say 1 register you pay. So if it's a fresh registration, yeah, you're not going to pay any ground because the land is not registered. But if there's a transaction on it, now will be out of the number of years I want so more ground rent. Are you there? So when you get those things, then you take it to Lands Commission, then register the land. When they are still registered, make sure you are doing something on the land. Make sure you are doing something on the land. So I think this is the basic thing that you need to look out for when you are going to buy land. Let me add up by saying this. When you are buying land, it's not just about the edifice, what you see there, what is below the ground, what is below also matters, and above. So land is a piece of a small piece, a small portion on the earth surfaces, above and below. So when you are buying land, make sure that you be authorized, low flying area being nowhere, because if you want to build 3-story building or 4-story, it's not allowed. And make sure that what's below, maybe that place is not entering the wall. These are the things that people. I have a friend. He bought land. He bought that there was sold there. So please, when you are going to buy land, there are a lot of things that I have to check on. But these are the things that you'll be talking about. So the subsequent week, I'm going to talk about a lot of things. But please, I recommend my father wants to you. Get his book. Get his book. Get his book. This book, I love it. Get these books and read. And make sure that every Saturdays, around 8 from 8 to 8:39, it comes online to teach us. And last week was powerful. And then let me see if I can remember what we did on last week. Last week was what? Then we did culture once. Then we did cash flow one. And it's amazing. It's good to listen to Mr. Vendako. Now listen to him every day. Thank you for watching my video. My name is Ernest Nyakampo. I'm in Takrady. If you are going to buy land and you want any ideas or how you should go, you can call me. Menjifri. Papa Onjifri. Menjifri. Help your brother, let your brother. That's great. Bye bye. See you. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. So help me grow the page. Bye bye. I love you guys.